Hello again, YouTube. It's another day. Yeah. I don't know, just a day at work this morning. Woke up, got ready, went to work. I felt bad about Jareth because, she's my little baby kitty and she's never really left alone, like all by herself. Like, back in Washington, there was pretty much always somebody at the house with her, and even if there wasn't another person there, she had the dogs, and, those two dogs and this cat, like, pretty much all, like, grew up together for the most part, and so, they're all real happy with each other, but, yeah, and then here, Hope is pretty much always here, but, she's gone for a couple weeks. So poor little Jareth was here all alone for like 7 hours today while I was at work, and I felt really bad, but she was like super excited when I came home, and I thought that was really cool. And I was super happy to be back with my little kitty. But yeah, I don't know. At work today, friggin' one of the kids, like one of the younger teenager kids working there, he came in like earlier in the morning, like, around noontime or whatever, and picked up his paycheck, and then he was supposed to come to work at 2, and he just didn't show up. It's getting to be around, it's like 2:10 or so, and I'm like, hey, where the heck is he? And like at around like 2:30 or so, somebody called his house, and his mom answers, and they're like, hey, is he there? And his mom's just like, no, he hasn't come home yet. And we're just like, does he know that he works today? And his mom's like, yeah, he works every Wednesday. And we're just like, yeah, that's what we thought. It turns out, we find out like later, it's like 3:30 or so, we find out that he had gone to the mall and was on his way to work then, and he like didn't call or anything. Like, we just thought he wasn't going to show up to work. We're just like, what kind of thing is that where you come in and you pick up your paycheck, and then so everybody knows that you're out and about and you're not like sick or anything, and then you just like show up to work 2 hours late with like zero explanation. And then I don't know, it was ridiculous. And we're all talking, like, one of the guys was saying about how, like, all the younger kids that work here are all just like, oh, I like that. They're all, I don't know. He was just saying something about how all the younger people working there are like just kind of dumb and like irresponsible, just like thinking they can just not show up to work some days if they don't want to, and like not call or anything, and just show up a couple days later and just act like nothing's wrong or whatever. Like, that's just like okay, when it's not, because they don't understand that when they just decide to shark off their responsibilities like that, it makes it harder on the rest of the team, because now we all have to pick up their slack and stay longer on our shifts, or the work is, the people are getting spread thin over the work because now we're all short-handed and everybody has to do like twice as much work now and stuff. And I don't know, they don't really seem to understand that or have like any sense of responsibility like that. But I don't know, other than that, today was fine. It's pretty cool. I had Popeye's chicken for dinner because, normally I don't go out and, ouch, Jareth, that's my foot. Normally I don't go out and like, have fast food and stuff, because there are more responsible ways to spend my money. But today I was just like, you know what, I'm sad and I'm lonely and I want some comfort food. And I just really wanted some fried chicken and some Cajun style mashed potatoes. And luckily there happens to be one like right across the street. So I'm like, you know what? I'm having my dang chicken tonight. And I'm justifying this by thinking that I only have to buy like a third of the groceries this, this paycheck, because it's just me and Jareth this paycheck. There's no husband and roommate on this check, so that's how that is. And yeah. So now I'm lazy. Yeah. Well, anyways, that was my day. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and go now because I'm watching a documentary on Charles Manson on the History Channel. So I don't know, it's kind of interesting. So yeah, me and Jareth are gonna go watch TV now, and I guess we'll see you tomorrow, YouTube.